Hello, and welcome to the Superintendent's Corner. I'm your host, Lily Austin, along with Superintendent Tim Saxton. Mr. Saxton, thank you for joining us today.
Good morning.
Recently, you released a video on the future of Center Intermediate School. In it, you talked about the Facilities Committee and potential costs involved. Where are we now, and what is next in the process?
Well, first of all, we have a great committee with a lot of good minds. There's 10 parents from across our district with different backgrounds, and there's 5 school officials. We've been working at this since fall. We work closely with our architects, which is Lesko and Associates, and they're kind of our interpreter as they work with the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission. And our goal really is to take a look at the Ohio Facilities Construction Commission will make recommendations on different what they call master plans, on what they think is the best fit for the district. And then we take that and try to fit it into what our goals are. And that's the goal of the committee. So right now obviously the goal was to replace center. That's our number one need. But when they take a look at your entire district, they said, look, while you're replacing center, we really believe at the same time it's a good time to replace Glenwood. And just to be clear, that does not mean Glenwood is at risk of falling over. It's not an unsafe place. Just that the way it's built, and I'm sure many students here have walked through Glenwood, just the way traffic flows, the ADA accessibility, and the way it's designed for newer learning, 21st century learning, it's time to redesign that building. So that's what we're considering. Obviously, we have a budget. Our goal is not to put on additional tax burden to our community and try to do this internally. So that's what we're trying to tackle right now, and we're getting closer to see if that's something we can do within the next year or if we have to kick the can down the road.
That's really interesting. I'm aware that you're retiring this summer from your superintendent position here in Boardman. What advice do you have for the next Spartan leader?
Well, first of all, I don't like that word retiring because it makes me sound old, whether I am or not. And age is just a number. I like to use the term I'm evolving. So I've been in education for 36 years, and I feel like I'm entering the 4th quarter or the gun lap, if you're a track person, of my career. So moving out of the superintendency and looking for maybe my last phase as an educational person. But to answer your question, so the next Spartan leader, I would say whoever is going to sit in that chair, what a great seat. Just what a great community. I've been part of this community for over 40 some years, and we have great students. We have great parents. We've got outstanding staff, and whoever's going to earn that position, they're inheriting a pretty darn good job.
We're all going to miss you really much.
Appreciate that.
Is there anything else you would like to share with the parents and staff?
You know what? It's I've been obviously as a Boardman student, and I think when I released my little retirement video, I've been involved with the Boardman schools for over 40 years in different capacities. I would say that I have loved to come to work every day. It's always been a pleasure, and it continues to be a pleasure. And it's going to be hard to leave this place because I've always been a Spartan. But it's just I guess I want to thank the community, thank the students and our staff. Just every day it's just been a pleasure to be a Spartan.
That's great. And the athletic director position is also changing, with Mr. Marinucci set to retire this summer. How will that affect the athletes and the whole program?
Well, hopefully it doesn't impact them at all. Hopefully our goal is to have a seamless transition, just like when we changed leadership at the top. Just the goal is to make sure it's seamless, but yet improve. There's always room for improvement, and Mr. Marinucci has done a fantastic job. I've known Coach Hamilton a long time. When I came here in 2002, he's one of the first coaches I got to know because he was coaching tennis, and we had 2 ladies make it down to state. So I got to spend some quality time with Coach Hamilton. I've watched him in his teaching career and his coaching career. He's coached my own kids, so I've known him as a parent. I love his enthusiasm. And the one thing I love about Boardman is we find people that are passionate and dedicated to Boardman and understand the history, and a blend of people from the inside and outside. But I think the foundation is built on a lot of people who understand the culture here. And I think he's in the perfect position to take that athletic program, continued success, and bring some additional passion and enthusiasm. Not that it's lacking any, but I think he will continue to have that program being successful.
Yeah, well, I hope that works out well. And I heard you were also at Project Mayhem this past weekend. Did you have a favorite song?
I haven't missed too many Project Mayhems because I was principal here when we started that, which was just fantastic. And actually, my daughter has performed in it, so I've seen it again on different. Do I have a favorite song? I would say no. I know that sounds kind of strange. My favorite songs is when I can watch and everything's clicking. We have fantastic musicians, and we've always had fantastic vocalists. And I told Mrs. Prokop and Mr. Amendol, just when I didn't think it could get any better, it does. We had 4 outstanding vocalists, and that to me was just amazing. Each vocalist was a little different, but the chemistry, and that program just continues to evolve. And it's just, I don't know, you sit there and you watch everything working together. It's just impressive, and I cannot believe these are high school kids doing this. I think more people need to come see it. It's just they'll be amazed.
Yeah, and it's hard to pick a favorite song because they're all so good.
You're right. Yeah, it's just I'm a kid of the '80s and '90s, so when you play some classic rock, my hair grows back, and I get my Camaro, and I come back to Boardman High School. But I've kind of evolved into more of I like country music, but I don't know. I like a lot of different genres.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today, Mr. Saxton. I'm your host, Lily Austin for BSTN, and have a great day, Boardman.